Welcome to your practice for December. Here's the kriya. Control the body, control the mind. So it may be a little bit unusual. It may ask you to do things that seem a little bit wacky, or be all in the legs today. And we move the legs so similarly again and again. We're going to go right in. Here we go. Start standing. You will be on your playlist, Ares to se Ares. So starting there, we'll come to stand. Feet are just hip distance. Hold your outer elbows, and this is your stability, like holding onto a railing. Take your right toe, tap it, cross your right heel outside of your left knee, tap the floor, set it down. Tap, cross, tap, down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's simple. Ex, in, out, in. And if you already know where to go, go. If you've done this day after day, make it yours and come into it and get as consistent as you can. In, ex, in, ex, in, ex. So find your rhythm, find your breathing, and see if you can keep yourself from lurching. That you're placing your foot, you're placing your body, that you're not falling through the day. You have total command of where and how you're moving. And now you can get a little bit of a dance, a little bend, a little more friendly. Now you can stay right there. We're taking it a little bit further. We're going to lift the foot. X, in, X. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Starting to work the outer aspects of the hips, the inner thigh. Really roll your knee open. Without falling, without stumbling, without quitting. Now if your outer hips are very tight, make it smaller, and maybe you don't come all the way over the knee, just across the shin, and you tap. So bring it down, or if you get tired, bring it down, settle it in, and work at it a little bit each day. Or if you can be consistent, out, cross, out, up, up. So you might start to feel a little warm through the hips. And again, anywhere where we're feeling a little unfamiliar, we're building intelligence. Play. 5, 4. If you want to hop, 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 down, hop, 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 down, hop, hop. Maybe you work up to hopping the whole time. A day at a time. 2 more. One more. And down. Take your hands down. Inhale up to the height of your hips. Reach your hands out and exhale your hands down. Smooth it out. Inhale from the feet up to the hips. Reach it out. And exhale, let it come down. And one more time. Smooth, full inhalation. And all the way out and down. Shake out your feet. Now turn widthwise on your mat so you have that much length. Now bring the feet together right in the middle of the mat. Hands closed. A small step left and center. Right and center. Middle, left. So you're stepping a middle distance to each side. A big, big step. And a big step. And a middle, X. In, a middle, X. In, a little, X. In, X. In, go. Little, little, middle, step, middle, step. to middle, to middle, to big. And again, moving into new muscular territory, keeping track of where you are in space, a small step, a small step, a middle, and a big. And then working your way back through that to a middle, to a middle, to a little, to a little. Now as you get more familiar with this movement, then what you might do is begin to add a little bit of a hop as you choose. To hop, to middle, to middle, to little, to little, to middle, to middle, to big, middle, middle, little, little. Now you can keep a little bit of a hop step like this, or the full kriya. All of these are modifications, and you can work up to a full 3 minutes of feet, little, center, middle, center, big, center, to middle, to big, to little, to middle, to big, middle, little, middle, forgive me, middle, big, middle, little, little, middle, big, middle, little. One more, little, middle, big, little, middle. Wherever you are, shake it out. Hands coming down. Inhale all the way up to the belly. Hands long and exhale down. In and up. Out and down. One more, smooth it out. And out and down. And just pause. Eyes closed. Feel your heartbeat. Breathing in and out of the mouth if you need to. Slowing it down a little bit. And that day after day you get a little bit stronger. You get a little bit lighter on your feet. That when we're light on our feet, we're light in our thoughts. We're light in our spirit. If you think of something heavy that trundles, a giant, they're not known for their intelligence or their kindness. An elf, light and quick, they're known for their cunning. Let it settle. And know that the more we practice this, the lighter we become, the stronger we become. And that breathlessness is so important to our health overall, cardiovascularly, and also to the health of the brain. Really makes a difference. So now the feet step just wider than the hips. Wag the tail, settle it down. Your right hand comes to the front of the left thigh, or if that's a bit of a reach, you're coming to the front of the left hip. Left hand is open. And my chest stays fairly close to turn towards you rather than turning to the side. And the other side. I turn left hand to the thigh or the hip, right hand opens. Inhale left, exhale right. In and ex, right through the nose. Tiny bend in your knees. Keeps your feet nice and flat. Keeps your knees safe. In the nose, out the nose. Eyes are closed. And we're here for 3 minutes. And use this movement to really accentuate the breath that you built when we were hopping just then. Give it a direction. In left, out right. Open and free the chest. Right out through the hands. And let the shoulders soften. That it's not an athletic turning. It's just a steady rhythm. Turning right through the middle of the spine. Again, thinking how rarely we may move this way. Free it up. Spread out under the ribs, under the arms, into the palms. And maybe now you settle and it gets a little bit softer and more subtle, less effort and more grace. Just letting your eyes remain closed. You have 45 seconds to be so free and so consistent and so settled. Not moving with wild abandon. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 2 hands high. Inhale. And the hands reach out and down. Inhale your hands right up to your heart. Reach out, reach down. Reach up to the heart. Reach out, reach down. And go one more time. Reach up. Reach out. Set it down. Eyes closed, be still a moment. Just feeling your circulation, feeling your strength. It's easier to be upright. It's easier to take action. Your feet are still quite wide. Fingertips come to your shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest. Inhale again, take it back. Exhale, center. Exhale, forward. Inhale, center. Inhale, back to X, X. In, X, X. Out. Now the tips of your elbows might start to make little circles, but from your navel to your feet, you're stable. So you're not hinging at the hips. You're moving from the heart to the crown of the head. So from the heart, you curl in and you open wide. But you stay steady. Heart to navel to feet. To in, out, in, out, out. Just for 5, 4, 1 more. And come upright and be still. We'll stay right here, hands as they are. If it's too much on your shoulders, I want you to put your fingertips on your ribs, elbows stay wide, chest is lifted, and turn left and turn right. So the feet are a little wider than before, but the knees can be lightly bent. In left, out right. So with the arms stable and the feet a little wider, it doesn't move as easily as the twist we had before. Be kind. In left, out right. The elbows stay high, the height of your shoulder if you can. If it creates shoulder injuries or issues, let the elbows drop. And let your chin turn. So in the last movement, when we opened and closed the upper spine, spin that out now. In left, out right. Just for 20 seconds. And again, if it's too much, if it's too athletic, if it's injury or distress, then make it kind and find a turn you can sustain. It does not need force. It does not need force. Just turn left, turn right. And if you're very comfortable turning hard and turning fast, I'd invite you to do the last 15 softer and notice. It just doesn't need to be quite as big or forceful as we think. 10, 9, get quieter, 8, 7, get silky, smoothing the chin from side to side. 3, 2, 1. Step your feet in, hands high, inhale up. Exhale, fold down, hands to your thighs. Rise up, 3 claps. Fold. Rise up to the thighs or the shins. Rise up. Fold. Thighs or floor. Whatever you can reach. Folding down. Rising up. In and up. Out and down. 3, 2, 1 more. And hands to your hips. It's a crazy thing, but it's tremendous. When you feel slumpy, cranky, thick, try it out. Clap your hands, fold them down. So right foot taps. Again, we're going to rise up through the middle, but the knee just comes straight up to tap to floor. Inhale, exhale, inhale, floor. In, ex, in, floor. Again, can you be precise? Can you move with absolute certainty of where you are without wobbling? So these are your boundaries. And this way I can interact with someone else without falling on them. My center of gravity is clear to me. What I need to be balanced is clear to me. And then I can be useful and clear-headed and focus beyond what's happening to other people. So if we control our body, we can control our mind. What's going on inside and outside. Now a little swing and up, swing, down. Maybe you do this every time. You can start right there. Or, see, I lost it. You can do a hop, out, down, out, hop, out, down. Or you can hop the whole thing. Hop, down. Again, being light-footed. Down, out, up, out, down. Can you be playful? Can you fall over? Can you be silly? Can you hop and dance? 1, 2. And maybe that you get better. You do it each time you start this for 3 minutes. Last time, go. 1 more side. And set it down from the floor. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down only. rise up. Feet, legs, belly, heart, head, hands. One more time like that. Rising up tall. And exhaling down. Turn your palms forward. Separate your feet, hip distance, eyes closed. Long, smooth breathing. Palms are open. Chest is broad. The last 2 minutes. Let the hands go wider. A little tiny bend in the knees lets you rest in your feet. Long, smooth breathing as your hands come just higher than your head. Come to 60 degrees and reach. Shine out. And feel there's nothing, there's no reason to hold back who you are. Keep going. Keep offering, keep reaching. Keep the breath. Whatever comes up, whatever sensation, just keep breathing. Let it move through you, let it pass away. You are so vast and so fragile and so powerful. Keep believing. Keep feeling. Last inhale all the way up. Bring your palms together and right down the middle. Now we're going to go to the floor and rinse everything out. So we just need 5 more minutes to bring it down. If you have a strap, that would be handy, or a scarf, or a belt, if you need it. Hands come behind you, and knees wash from side to side. 5 minutes to go. Because all the work through the legs and through the outer hip, if we don't tend it now with asana, with postures, it gets really tight and we don't want to practice our Kundalini tomorrow. So right inner knee comes to the floor. You're at right angles, your left shin across the front, your right shin parallel with the mat, and fold down, taking your belly over your left thigh, and take your right arm straight out of its socket to fold down. Soften your right inner hip. Let your right rib cage drop down. Let the right side of your spine grow long. Soften the left outer hip. Rise up. Now you're going to put your hands on either side of your left foot. Hands down. You're still in the same pose. Take your heart now towards your left foot. It feels very awkward, I hear you. Heart towards your foot. Now the left hand reaches straight out and you fold heart towards your left foot. Opening the left hip, left side waist, left side of your spine. Another breath, folding in. Rising up tall and washing side to side again. Now, you can keep your hands right here or lift your hands, which at first seems completely impossible, and I hear you, but if you try it out, you got it. Now, left knee comes to the floor. Right outer hip is on the floor. Right shin is parallel. You will take your heart to your right knee and fold over. Reach the left arm very long now and fold down. Softening both inner thighs. Getting your breathing down into your belly. Let your chin tuck into your chest. Let the left side of your body be very long. rise up. And again, taking your hands on either side of your right foot, you're drawing your heart towards your right foot to fold down. Now, the right hand goes long, and it opens the right middle ribs, right waist, and low back. Just for 3. For 2. Rise up so that now you're a pro at it. You can keep your hands high the whole time. It's such a great feeling if you've been in a plane and you're stuck in your hips, or you've been in a car, rinse it out. Perfect. Or you come onto the back, take your strap, and as you lie down, lay the strap right down along your belly. Left foot stays flat, right knee comes into the chest, and pause. Just squeeze the exhalation right out of you. Hold the right foot inside and outside with your hands, or if the right foot is far away, use your strap. Hands are holding one side of the strap each, and the arms are straight. So if you need to hold higher up to straighten your arms, go for it. But rather than pulling it in, your arms straighten out. Now, inhale at the floor. Exhale, tuck your chin, bring your forehead towards your shin. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold up, widen your elbows. If you can reach your foot, I want you to hold the outside edges of your feet, fold up. One more time. Exhale, fold. Now, staying right there, the left leg, maybe it goes just a few inches forward, or maybe it reaches all the way out. Keep your left heel off the floor. Tuck your chin, reach up. And with your left heel down to the mat, drop your head and shoulders. Stay just a moment, reaching into both heels. To change sides, put your right foot flat to the floor. Draw the left knee into your chest. Your strap is across your belly. And then holding either outside edges of the left foot, or put the strap, arms are straight. Now you know that where you're going. Inhale at the floor and exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll back down. Reach into your heel. Exhale, roll up, tuck the chin. Inhale, lie back. Then one more time, you could roll up, pause. Reach your right heel a little further or all the way out to hover. Stand in both feet, spread your toes. Right heel to the floor, head and shoulders descend. Pause here, 3. And 2. And releasing your left foot down, turn your palms open and rest. The track on your playlist is 4 minutes. I want you to stay right there until it's done. Let your shoulders soften, the hands and the face release. One or two bigger breaths if you need them. If that's enough of a practice, I want you to stay right there. Or when the music is done, you roll up, find a simple seat, and I'll take you into one more place for December.